Welcome to NKTelco Sports. We're here at Bremen High School this afternoon where the LEHMAN Catholic Cavaliers are in town to take on the New Bremen Cardinals. Today's game is sponsored by Minster Bank, Schwieterman's Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, Unoxel Supply, Minster Dental, West Staff, Hometown Opportunity, Lamb's Insurance Agency, 21st Century Kitchens, American Trim, PSG Automotive Outfitters, Wagner's IGA, Fowler's TV, Orthopedic Association of Southwest Ohio, Upper Valley Career Center, Schwann's Mama Rosa's, German Farmers Insurance, NKTelco Sports, and First National Bank. Think First. Those are our sponsors for today. I'm Dennis Henshin. We'll be back with the opening pitch in a couple of moments.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers to families with the pitter-patter of little feet to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Schwieterman Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwieterman purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to New Bremen, Ohio, where we're at Cardinal Field this afternoon as the Cardinals take on LEHMAN Catholic out of Sydney. And we'll be ready for the first pitch here in a moment. Let's just quickly run through the lineup for the Cardinals. Batting order will be as follows. Leading off will be Mitchell Hayes. He'll be followed by the right fielder, Justin Tankman, then Luke Vandehar in the 3 slot. The cleanup hitter will be Ryan Bertke. Then he'll be followed by the shortstop, Grant Selby, and Aaron Vandehar, the DH. The bottom 3 will be Patrick Wells, Bryce Blickel, and Caleb Alec. Those are the lineups for the Cardinals. For the LEHMAN Cavaliers under head coach Dave King, they will be batting in with Tyler Lachey starting at second base. Brandon Barhorse is going to be at third base. Bryce Kennedy will be at first base. Then the cleanup hitter will be Alex Keller, the shortstop. R.J. Bertattini, the catcher, will be next. And then in the 6th slot, Owen Smith, the center fielder. The bottom 3 will be Drew Barhorse in left field, Jared Magato in right field, and Ryan Schmidt will be doing the DHing today and giving the pitcher a little relief as he will rest while the others perform with the stick. So LEHMAN will be sending Lachey, Barhorse, and Kennedy to the plate. And on the hill today for the Cardinals, it will be Spencer Alec. He's 5-2 currently on the season. He's got an ERA of 1.84, not bad. And he's warming up right now, as you can see, and he's pitched in 9 games. He started 7. He's got a nice combination here. He's only walked 16, but he's got 31 K, so that's nice. And he's only hit 5 batters so far this year. So 5-2 on the season, as I said, with a very nice 1.84 ERA. So that's your pitcher for the Cardinals. The first batter will be Tyler Lachey, the second baseman for LEHMAN. He'll be followed by the third baseman, Brandon Barhorse. And then Bryce Kennedy to follow, and more if need be. And the first pitch there is not there for a ball, so the count goes 1-0. Dave King, head coach at LEHMAN, working the coach's box down here at third base. Next pitch is inside for a ball, so 2-0 on the batter. Spencer needs a strike. He gets one that looks good enough and is fouled off the right side for a 2-1 count now. Spencer Alec on the phone, on the bump. There's a ball again. Slap to the right side, stays inside, but foul. A non-league game, but both teams are getting ready and kind of setting their feet in order for their tournament play, which will come up next week. We'll go across that in a moment. There's one hit up the middle, and it does. It gets by everybody, and down to first goes Tyler Lachey with a single. And that'll bring Brandon Barhorse to the place, the third baseman. Bryce Kennedy, the first baseman, on deck. Brandon plays a 5 spot, and he wears number 5. There's an attempted bunt, fouled off at the plate. Either got the catcher or the umpire on the foot, but no harm off the guard. Unless it got blue, I think behind the plate, that's Bob Gubo. And on the bases, we have Dane Cook. So the count goes 0-1 on Barhorse. Bunt and run on the last pitch. Once again, square, stabs, misses, strike 2. So Alec gets out in front, 0-2 on the batter. Will King have him bunt again, or will he let him swing away? The 0-2 pitch. High and outside for a ball, 1-2. The Cavaliers come into this game tonight with a 12-6 overall record. And there's another pitch that's high. The runner goes down to second. The ball was thrown to the inside, tag, but the tag was dropped by the shortstop, as it was to the first base side of second. At first, I thought they had made a nice tag on the flyby, but he could not hang on to the ball as the arm of the shortstop got caught up with the runner, and he dropped the ball. So the runner is safe at second with a stolen base. And the count on the batter is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bryce Kennedy on deck. And there's one for strike 3. So got caught looking on that one. Bryce Kennedy stepping to the plate. Bryce is the first baseman. Runner at second. A little jab there by both the shortstop and the second baseman. Alec, the lefty, fires a strike there for strike. 0-1 on the batter here in the top of the first. Next offering is in the dirt. Count evens at 1-1. As I was saying, Cavaliers come in 12-6 overall. They're 4-1 in the NWCC. They will not be able to win the NWCC. Marion Elgin is going to be the winner. There's a 3-2 hopper over to second, gloved by the second baseman, over to the first, in time to retire Kennedy. So Kennedy goes down 4-3 for the second out in the inning, and that brings the cleanup hitter, Alex Keller, to the plate. I think a freshman, number 19, the shortstop. So I'd say quite an honor for a freshman to be hitting cleanup. Usually that's reserved for juniors and seniors, but Mr. Keller, wearing number 19, beats that one in the ground twice. Third baseman has it. Vandehar over to first. Nice play. So Vandehar retires Keller. And so after a half an inning, we've got no runs by either squad. We'll be back in a minute.
I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
As a business owner, do you find yourself reviewing too many applications, or are you the job seeker filling out dozens of applications in an attempt to find employment? West Staff has been bridging the gap between employers and employees since 1988. Jobs range from manufacturing and clerical to specialized fields such as quality control and engineering. West Staff has the ability to operate as your company's entire HR department or simply payroll employees on a temp-to-hire basis. West Staff, your partner in business.
All right, bottom of the first inning. Cardinals coming to the plate for the first time. They're going to send up their Hayes, Tankman, and Vandehar. Cardinals are coached by head coach Chad Wells. They're currently 15-6 on the year. Did drop a league game last night. I think a 3-0 loss to St. Henry. But basically 15-6 on the year, not bad. 6-3 in the MAC. They will be playing a tournament. They will have an opponent yet to be determined that will either be Allen East or Crestview. And then they will host that game here next Thursday. So the Cardinals are getting ready, as are the Cavaliers. Both pitchers are maybe not throwing their number ones and number twos tonight at all. In fact, Cavaliers have said they're going to throw 2 or 3 for sure. So that going to get some experience here and move on from there. So on the hill now for the Cavaliers will be Brandon Seaver. No stats on him, I'm sorry. But the first batter will be Mitchell Hayes. Hayes is second baseman for the Cardinals. He's hitting at 280 on the year. Second baseman has a nice on-base percentage, though, of 493, almost 500, even though he's only got a batting average of 280. So finds a way to get on. So that's darn near double. So he looks at that pitch that was high and outside for a ball. And he fouls that one off right side over the Cardinal dugout. Count evens 1-1. Number 2 on his shirt, but he plays number 4 in the field. On the hill will be Brandon Seaver for the Cavaliers, the lefty. And that one's not there for a ball. So right now we've got a left-hander for each squad throwing. I won't say it's an oddity, but I don't know that you see a lot of lefties going after each other. Each squad sporting one on the same evening. That pitch is high for a ball. 3-1. There's a ball loose on the infield, so there'll be a delay here just a moment. Pitcher warming up out here in left field. As they retrieve that one, got by everybody, the protector as well as the catcher. 3-1 on Mitchell Hayes. See once how good his eye is, and he looks at that one, that's high. And Hayes goes to first on a base on balls. So as Hayes trots down to first base, here comes Justin Tankman. Tankman's the right fielder. Batting average of 370. Got 10 RBIs. 17 runs scored on himself. Hits from the left side of the plate. And that's bounced back. Gloved by the pitcher. Thrown high to first and allows the runner to get back. If that throw would have been down, I believe that might have been a double play. So a fly to the pitcher, so to speak, a line drive bunt. So out number 1, Luke Vandehar, the third baseman, comes to the plate. Luke is senior. Batting average of almost 500, 479. The runner goes. He drives that puppy to left center. Center fielder flags it down. The runner who has taken off is on his way to first, and he is double up as the relay is on time, on the money. Bang, bang. So the runner is cut down at first. Van der Haar has a nice fly to center field, a flag down there by the center fielder, but no runs, no hits, and after one, it's 0-0. Be right back.
For over 27 years, the knowledgeable, reliable, and experienced staff at Lamb's Insurance Agency has been providing superior auto and home insurance to the people of West Central Ohio and Indiana. The team's understanding of the agricultural community and farming operations is second to none. We support the local communities because we are, well, local. If you are looking for excellent claim service, stop by or call today for your quote. Lamb's Insurance Agency, representing Ohio Mutual Insurance Group.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
All right, back here at New Bremen where you just completed the first inning, and the score remains 0-0 as we head into the top of the second. Two left-handed pitchers featured tonight in this contest, one by LEHMAN and one by the Cardinals. Spencer Alley goes on the slab now for the Cardinals, and he's going to face 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup for Cavaliers. That's R.J. Bertini, the catcher at the plate. Number 2 plays the 2 slot. And the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. Owen Smith, the center fielder, will follow, and Drew Barhorse, the left fielder, will also come to the plate in this inning. And the second one is off the plate likewise, so it's 2-0. Another ball loose.
Follow your pitch. You're throwing your front side out.
So 3-0 now on the count. So Alec needs a strike here, otherwise he's going to put somebody on first base. Bertini takes a look at that one, and it's there for strike. 31. Owen Smith to follow.
Mechanical stuff right. Stay compact. Get your arms closer into you. Now follow your pitch.
And that one is ball 4. Gets by the catcher as the runner hustles down to first, but there'll be no advancement. So base on balls to R.J. Bertini. Owen Smith comes to the plate, the center fielder. Drew Barhorse, the left fielder, is on deck. And a swing on that first pitch is there for strike. Smith, the center fielder. Barhorse, the left fielder, on deck. And swung on and missed there. So quickly behind in the count, 0-2, finds Smith. Top of the second. 0-0. Cardinals, Cavaliers. Alex next pitch. Off the plate just a little bit for a ball. 1-2. Owen Smith looks at that one, and it's there for strike 3. That brings Drew Barhorse to the plate, the left fielder, number 14. Jared Magato, the right fielder, now will move into the on-deck circle. Swinging from the left side here now. Barhorse swings and misses. R.J. Bertini still down at first base with a walk. 1 out here in the inning. Bertini gets a lead. And that one is on the inside part of the plate for a strike. And quickly Alec gets out in front on an 0-2 count. So Barhorse is in a bit of a hole. Lefty on lefty here. There's a foul off to the third base side over the dugout. Normally lefties have an advantage because most of the pitches are righty. Now this time they experience the same thing the righties do. The pitcher comes at your ear hole. There's a ball chopped to the right side in front of the dugout. Knocked down. Will be retrieved by the coaching staff. Alec gets a new ball from Blue and heads back to the hill. Spencer Alec, 5-2 on the season. Stretches, kicks, and rips it. A lot of heat on that. So swing and a miss for out number 2. That'll bring Jared Magato to the plate. Right fielder. He'll be followed by number 17, Ryan Schmidt, the DH. Number 22, throw over to first. Runners back easily. Alec looks at first, slides to the plate, swung on and missed there by Magato. 0-1, 2 outs, 1 on. The 0-1 pitch. That's not there, so the count evens at 1-1. Ryan Schmidt on deck, the DH for the Cavaliers. He'll be batting for the pitcher. And that one likewise looks good, but off the plate. 2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs so far in the inning, both via the K, 1 watching, 1 swinging. And that one goes upstairs, 3-1. Three and one on the batter. So Alec needs a strike here. Spencer looks in, slides, throws, and it's there, 32. Full count. Runner will be off. 2 away. 3-2 pitch, swung on, fouled straight back. So Alec has gotten the count to 3-2. Had his 3-2 pitch fouled back. Magato trying to stay alive. And steps off and throws to first. Back easily. Does a little launding, manicuring there on the hill. His pitch, runner's gone, hit to third, takes a bad hop right in front of Vandahar as he was about to grab it, jumps to his left, and that will be an error on the third baseman. And that will leave Magato safe at first. The runner only got to second as the ball ricochets over to the shortstop, so no real advancement there. That brings number 17, Ryan Schmidt, the DH, to the plate. And Tyler Lachey, the leadoff hitter, is on deck. Number 17, Ryan Schmidt, he fouls the first pitch back over the screen, strike one. 2 outs, 2 on.
Got 2, RJ.
Alex pitched in 9 games, and that's there for strike 2. He started 7, so he's got quite a few innings in. 31 strikeouts to only 16 base on balls. Nice ratio. Stretches, steps off. Nobody holding at either base. Force at every bag now. And that one hops to the plate for ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Schmidt. Tyler Lachey on deck. The 1-2 offering. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So he strikes out the side, even though he allows 2 runners to be left on base, but no runs and no hits with 2 left on base. So after 1.5, it's still 0-0. We'll be right back.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Back here at Cardinal Field as we head towards the bottom of the second. Let me run across today's sponsors. We've got Hometown Opportunity, American Trim, PSG Automotive Outfitters, 21st Century Kitchens, Schweidman's Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, Weststaff, Lamb's Insurance Agency, Orthopedic Institute of Southwest Ohio, Wagner's IGA, Fowler's TV, Cy Schweiderman, Upper Valley Career Center, Schwann's Mama Rosa's, German Farmers, NKTelco Sports, New Knoxville Supply Company, Minster Dental Care, Minster Bank, WKKI K94 FM, and our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank. Think first. Okay, first pitch there is in there for a strike as Ryan Bertke, the first baseman, steps in. Bertke with a batting average of .424. Number 17 on his shirt. Number 1 in his dad's heart. Got an on-base percentage of .500. Scored 17 runs, and he's got 26 ribbies between he and Vandehar. Vandehar's got, I believe, 25 ribbies, and Bertke's got 26. So these boys drive him in if they can get him on. He's got a couple of home runs to boot. So there's a shot over shortstop. That's going to go into left center. Should be gloved there by the center fielder. So Bertke's on with a single. That'll bring Grant Selby to the plate. Number 13, the shortstop. He's going to be followed by Aaron Vandehar, the DH. Coach Wells going through the signals. Says he wants pepperoni mushroom on his pizza and heads back to his coaching box. Number 13, Grant Selby, shortstop. Short lead at first. And the pitch there is a strike. Everybody's got to get used to looking at that left-hander on the slab when you're on first base. It seems like they got a bigger window to get that ball to first, so those leads shorten up a little bit. And that one is swung on and fouled straight back. So quickly, Selby finds himself in a hole 0-2. Bertkey down at first with a single. And Aaron Vanderhaar on deck. He's the DH for the Cardinals. And there's one pop to the right side, over the dugout, out of play. Brandon Seaver on the hill for the Cavaliers. Left-hander. Selby in a hole, 0-2. And that one's popped over towards the right side, down the right field line, and just foul. No one could get there to grab it, so it falls harmlessly on the grass. So that 0-2 pitch will stay the same. Runner will stay at first. Bottom of the second now, no score. The 0-2 pitch. That's right up the center. Past the pitcher, into center field. Center fielder picks it up and returns it to the shortstop. So that brings Bertkey to second base. Selby with a single out on first. And Aaron Vanderhaar, the DH, steps in. He'll be followed by Patrick Wells, the catcher. Number 22, Aaron Vanderhaar at the plate. A sophomore. His brother is the senior. Vanderhaar's batting .317 on the year. And he lays down a nice bunt towards the first base side. Scooped by the pitcher. Picked up over to first in time for an out, but both runners advance. So their runners now at second and third. As Vanderhaar gets them over, Patrick Wells, the catcher, comes to the plate. Wells hitting almost 300 on the year, 291. He'll be followed by Bryce Bickle, the left fielder. Pitch was there for a strike. Number 12, the catcher, Patrick Wells. There's a ball well hit left field. That should at least get a run in. And it's over the left fielder's head. Rolls all the way to the wall, to the fence. He stumbles as he picks it up, retrieves it, and brings it back in. And there's a double by Patrick Wells. And he's standing at second as both Bertkey and Selby have scored. So Cardinals punch out 2 on the board, take a 2-0 lead here. Still only 1 out. Left fielder Bryce Bickle up the plate. Thought the left fielder had the gauge on that, but it just kept going. There's one hit towards third, scooped, fired, over to first in time. Runner advances, however. So Wells moves to third. Bickle is retired 5-3, and Caleb Alec, the center fielder, comes up, number 9. Alec's batting .429. He's got a home run with a couple of doubles. So Caleb Alec at the plate. First pitch to him is high. 2 outs, 2 in, 1 left on over here at third base so far. So another run just a couple of feet away, 90 feet down the road. Patrick Wells standing at third. And the count goes 0-2. Nope, sorry. 1-1. 1-1. Alex swings at that pitcher and goes back to the screen for strike 2. 1-2. One and two here in the bottom of the second. 2 runs in for the Cardinals. They hold a lead of 2-0. And that one's high. Count evens 2-2. Wells with a big double, brought in 2 runs with that double as he got it over the left fielder's head. There's a ball hit high in the air towards right. Right fielder there, he's under it, and he has it for out number 3, but the Cardinals push 2 across, so they lead there after 2 complete, 2-0.
Best part of my experience at Upper Valley is getting to know different teachers and the way they teach. So you learn a lot about how college is going to be in the future. My name is Paige, and I'm from the Exercise Science program.
Mama Rosa's is looking for dedicated people to join their family. You will enjoy benefits and camaraderie not available at most jobs. Our culture promotes the idea of teamwork, respect, and honesty. It also encourages excellence in our performance, which translates into a quality product for our customers. Go to mama-rosas.com to begin your career.
Back at Cardinal Field, Cavaliers coming to the plate here in the top of the third. They're trailing 2-0. We're going to go back to the top of the order, 1, 2, and 3. Lachey, Barhorse, and Kennedy are scheduled to come to the plate. Coach King said he might throw 2 or 3 different guys tonight. Several of them are a couple of freshmen. I think he said that our starter today, Seaver, had not before had an inning as a varsity pitcher, so he's acquitted himself quite well so far. Did give up a couple of hits, but basically a lot of velocity, pretty good location, not too wild. So, Spencer Alec on the slab for the Cardinals. His first pitch is hit to second. Glove there after 2 hops. Over to first for out number 1. So, Brandon Barhorse steps in after Lachey grounds out to the second baseman. Bryce Kennedy will be on deck. Top of the third. Cardinals in the lead, 2-0. Barhorse swings and misses. Third baseman was caught looking in his first up for a strikeout. So he's 0-1 on the afternoon, sorry. Pitch there is off the plate. That's a ball, 1-1. Cavaliers will be playing the winner of Covington and Jackson Center here on Wednesday night. So they will be hosting that one over at Lehman High School. Basically 12-6 overall, 4-1 in the league, but will not win the league because Marion Elgin has already won the league, the conference champs, but so they're basically getting ready for tournament Wednesday with the winner of Covington and Jackson Center to come to Lehman High School. Alex next pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. So Brandon Barhorse goes down. via the K. Bryce Kennedy, the first baseman, comes to the plate. He grounded out 4-3 in his first appearance in the first inning. Alex Keller, the cleanup hitter, on deck. Bryce Kennedy, number 32. He hammers that one back. When I say hammers, hit it in the dirt. Gloved by Blue and very nicely. So Bob Gibbo, great hands. Number 32, first baseman. That one's off the plate. Ball, count evens, 1-1. 2 outs here in the top of the third for the Cavaliers. Spencer Alec looks, kicks, fires, not there. Took a little off of that one. 2-1. I'm at a disadvantage to tell you if it was a curve or not. And that one likewise off the plate, 3-1. So 3-1 now on the batter. 2 away though in the inning. There's one grounded to shortstop. He has it, scoops, fires over to first in time, retiring Kennedy. So after 3 or 2.5, 3 attempts by the Cavaliers, they yet to score. Score remains the same. 2 for the Cardinals, nothing for the Cavaliers.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything. I call that progress.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
We want to talk about good hands. Check this out. One bounce off the plate or the dirt behind the plate. Bob Gilbo with the big hand reaches out and says, I have that one. So he's got a little skill besides calling them balls and strikes. NKTelco Sports and sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school baseball on NKTelco Channel 3 and or in HD 503. The replays of this game will be Saturday at 12 noon and also Sunday, May the 6th at 2 p.m. You can also watch all these games on demand at NKTelco.net. Okay, back to the top of the order here in the bottom of the third. Mitchell Hayes, Justin Tankman, and Luke Vandehar are scheduled to the plate. Hayes walked in his first at bat, and he got doubled off after a big hit or a big long fly ball by Vandehar that looked like it was going to fall in there. And he could not get back to, and it was caught, and he could not get back to first base in time. So base on balls, his first appearance, doubled up on an 8-4-3. Justin Tankman, the right fielder, will be next. And Vandehar, the third baseman, will follow. Number 2, Mitchell Hayes. Two balls, no strikes. Coach King just ran out quickly. He must have felt he had seen something. There's a line drive left side, foul. Left fielder said he had run out of gas, so the coaching staff must retrieve the ball. Nope, now he changed it. did not want to incur the wrath of the staff. So we've got 2 balls in play. Now this one comes into Coach Wells. He'll pocket that one. And Seaver back on the top of the hill with a new one. Number 27, Brandon Seaver. That one is high for a ball. Three and one on Hayes. And that's there for a strike. 3-2. As I said before, batting average of 280, but an on-base percentage of 500. So almost a 200-point increase. There's a line drive, and Coach Wells is glad he has his ballet lessons. Pirouettes out of the road of that one. Left fielder went after it, but then retired and goes back to left field. So it'll be a staff ball on the retrieving. There's a fly ball right side. Catcher thinks he's got a play on it. Nope, about 5 feet over the fence. So Hayes stays alive. He's got 3-2 count on him, but he's fouled a couple pitches off here. Three-two. Nobody out. First batter here in the third for the Cardinals. And the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, so strike 3. That'll bring Justin Tankman, the right fielder, to the plate, number 7. He got a line drive bunt back to the pitcher in his first attempt, in his first at-bat, in a sacrificing attempt that didn't go well. Luke Vandehar is on deck, the third baseman. And that one's low for a ball. Count evens at 1-1. Tankman, the right fielder. He looks at that one for a ball, 2-1. Batting average of 370. He's got 10 RBIs on the year. There's a shot off the fist over by first baseman there, and has it. Vandehar comes up to the plate now, third baseman, batting third in the lineup, hitting almost 500 on the year. Had a long fly ball in the first inning, shagged by the center fielder. So he handles the stick quite well. Got 3 home runs on the year, 1 triple and 7 doubles. So he needs to get on base here to get something started for the Cardinals. And that's a high strike. Count evens at 1-1. Ryan Bertke, first baseman, is on deck. Vandehar with a deep fly to center. Center fielder back, up, doesn't get it. Touches his glove maybe, but that's about it. He pulls into second, and Wells throws up the stop sign, and that's where he stays. Vandehar moves on to second on that double. Might have been touched by the center fielder, but will still have a great play. So in my category, it's a hit. Ryan Bertke, first baseman, steps in now. He had a single in his first up, and he scored the first run of the evening. He'll be followed by Grant Selby. And so Bertke goes down to first on the free pass. Okay, Grant Selby, the shortstop, steps up now. Runners at second and first. Selby singled in his first appearance today, scored the second run. And that pitch is there on the outside part of the plate for a strike. So 2 on, 2 out. Aaron Vandahar is on deck. Steps off, no attempt. Number 13, Grant Selby, along the third base line, and it's foul, just foul. Otherwise, it would have been a very easy play for third baseman. Would have probably retired to side. So everybody goes back. Count is 0-2 on Grant. So everybody positions themselves. Batter, pitcher, runners. Nobody's really holding. A little jab step by the second baseman. Now we have a time called. Batter needed time. Steps out. Seaver steps off. Now everybody steps back in and steps on. 0-2 pitch. That's high. Runners are moving down to third. And he's out. And he's nice play there by the third baseman. So the score remains the same with no more runs in that inning, just a couple of base runners. So 2 left on, but after 3 complete, it's 2 for the Cardinals, nothing for the Cavaliers.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CERA and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
Back here at Cardinal Field, Lehman brings to the plate 4, 5, and 6, the middle part of their order here in the 4th inning. That'll be Alex Keller, the shortstop, R.J. Bertini, the catcher, and Owen Smith, the center fielder. 4, 5, and 6. Lehman needs some runners. They're trailing 2-0 here in the top of the 4th. There's a ball slapped over the second baseman's head, picked up by the right fielder, and returned to the infield. So Alex Keller gets a nice single. R.J. Bertini steps to the plate. He had a base on balls in his first appearance. Got all the way down to second, but he got stranded there. So the catcher, R.J. Bertini, steps up. He showed bunt, but it wasn't there for a ball. 1-0. There's a bunt, beat out in front of the plate. Pitcher has it over to first in time, but the runner is advanced. Moves down, so a sacrifice. 1 out. Sacrifice works there for Bertini. Owen Smith, the center fielder, steps in now with Drew Barhorse, the left fielder, coming to the on-deck circle. Number 6, Owen Smith. Alex pitch. Not there. Patrick Wells behind the plate for the Cavaliers, doing a nice job. Alex pitch, swung on. Line drive between short and third to left field. The runner goes. The throw is to the plate, and he's not there. His throw was just up the line a little bit. And down to second goes Smith. So Keller scores there, driven in by Owen Smith. Smith goes to second on the throw. Drew Barhorse steps in. Had the throw been a little closer to the plate, I believe he would have been out, but it was up and the catcher had to reach, go get it, come back, and by that time the runner was safe on the foul side of the plate. Alex pauses, kicks, fires, and right there, drilled him in the back. So hit by a pitch. That puts a runner at first and second here as Spencer Alec has hit the batter, and that calls for a time as Coach Wells is going to go out to the mound and have a chat with the entire infield. So they're probably going to discuss if there's another bunt attempt here, who's covering, which way everybody's going to go. Also give his pitcher a chance to get his breath. So 2 runners on, 1 out. Jared Magato, the right fielder, comes to the plate. He was safe on an error in his first appearance today. Two on, 1 in, 1 out. Spencer Alec looks in, pauses, kicks, throws, swung on. That was out of the zone, but he got him to swing. It's a strike. Ryan Schmidt, the DH for the Cavaliers, is on deck. Magato, as I said, grounded to third and was safe on an error. And he looks at belt high on the outside part of the plate for a strike. 0-2. So Alec looks in, gets what he wants, checks the runner, and it's beat down towards the third base foul line. Out of play, no harm. 0-2. Coach King was in hot pursuit of that ball, but he was outrun by one of his fielders. Magato looks at the next one, not there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jared Magato, right fielder. And swung on and missed. Strike 3. So Magato was down via the strikeout. 2 outs. Ryan Schmidt, the DH, steps to the plate. Number 17, struck out in his first appearance. Two away, but 2 on. So there's more runs available for the Cavaliers if they can get a hit. There's one hit back to the pitcher. Nope, by him. On our third baseman has it. Scoops, fires, throwing the money. Nice play. So it's the out number 3. So after 3.5, it is 1 for the Cavaliers, 2 for the Cardinals as we come back to play the bottom of the 4th in just a moment.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
We knew that we could use Hometown Opportunity as an avenue to reach out to people, not just in this community, but across the state.
Hometown Opportunity was my saving grace, honestly.
We viewed it as a great resource for us to get the word out about our company.
I saw all the commercials, billboards, and I thought, just give it a shot, why not? And they offered me a photography job on the spot, which was thrilling because I've been searching for months.
The Hometown Opportunity website definitely makes that connection.
All right, back here at New Bremen, bottom of the 4th. Grant Selby will come to the plate. He was at the plate in the last inning when, with 2 outs, the runners tried to advance, and they were cut down on the base at third for the 3rd out. So Grant comes back to get to see some more pitches. Number 13, the shortstop. He'll be followed by designated hitter Aaron Van der Haar and the catcher Patrick Wells. So 5, 6, and 7. There's a ball fouled back. Count goes 1-1. One and one on Grant Selby. He had a single on his first plate appearance today, and he scored a run. There's a line drive out at shortstop. He had it, couldn't hang on to it. So nice play by shortstop, but it gets him nothing as Selby goes down to first on a single. Line drive. The shortstop had it in his glove, but when he hit the ground, it trickled out. So that's a single for Selby. Aaron Van der Haar steps to the plate. Patrick Wells, the catcher, is on deck. Number 22, the DH. Hitting about .317 on the year. He was out 1-3. There's a throw to first. Had the runner leaning the wrong way, but he got back in time as the throw was high. And Coach Wells going through the menu again. Nobody outs, 1 on. Selby down at first. And that ball is high. Catcher has it. Throw down, not in time. So Selby got a stolen base, moves on to second. And Van der Haar still at the plate, looking at a 1-0 count. Patrick Wells is on deck. A question on what the first pitch was, and I thought it was a ball, but now they've changed it to a strike. Maybe he offered at it and I didn't realize it. They advised me now that he did to protect the runner. So 0-1 on Van der Haar. Swings at that one, and that's not there. So that's 0-2 on Aaron. 0-2 on the batter, runner at second. Nobody out. Got a chance to get some insurance here. There's a fly in the infield. Shortstop calls for it. He's under it, and he has it. So fly to the short. Selby retreats to second. Patrick Wells comes to the plate. He's on with a double. He was the big RBI guy. here in the second inning for the Cardinals. So the catcher with a double in his first appearance looks at that one as it goes low. One out, one on. Wells batting at about 300 on the year. He's got a home run and a couple of, he's got 5 doubles on the year, 16 RBIs as of the pregame, but he's now got 18 RBIs. So a pretty productive spring for him. That is not there for a ball. Count goes 2-0. Two and 0. There's swung on and missed for a strike. Took a little bit off on that one. Got the batter way out in front. Bryce Blickel on deck. Left fielder. Wells looks at that one high. 3-1. So now Seaver needs a strike. Otherwise it's a free pastime. Brandon Seavers pitched well for the Cavaliers. And that one's cued off the end of the bat, back to the screen. So the count evens 3-2 with 1 out. Three-two pitch coming now. And that one's low, ball 4. So Wells gets a base on ball. Bryce Blickel comes to the plate. Number 14. Left fielder. Grounded to third in his first appearance. There's one hit to the shortstop, and everybody retreats. So nice hit, but a good play by the shortstop. So that's 2 outs for the Cardinals here in this inning, but still 2 on. Center fielder Caleb Alleg steps in now. He flied to right in his first appearance back in the second inning, so batting here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 outs, 2 on. That is high for a ball. Two to 1, Cardinals over the Cavs. And that's there for strike. Count evens 1-1. Top of the order is on deck. Mitchell Hayes in the on-deck circle here. There's a shot into right center. It's going to fall. The runner comes around third. He's being waved home, and he's in there. So Caleb Alec singles, and he pushes Grant Selby all the way home. As Selby scores the 3rd run of the game for the Cardinals, his 2nd. Patrick Wells moves to 2nd, so we still have runners at 1st and 2nd. And we go back to the top of the order. Mitchell Hayes to bat, struck out his last appearance, and walked his first, so he's 0 for 1. There's a drive to left. One hops in front of the left fielder. Left fielder had nothing to do but come right at it. And nice play by the catcher as the ball took a rather errant hop. And that brings Justin Tankman to the plate with the bases full. Mitchell Hayes has got his single. Tankman, the right fielder, coming on. Coach King for the Cavaliers out for a conference with his pitcher and his whole infield. I don't think they've had anybody warming up. Nope. So I don't assume that we'll have a pitching change here. Everybody for the Cardinals is down with Coach Wells, and I retract my statement. We're now going to have a substitute pitcher, have a pitching change here. Give me a moment. Let's go across our sponsors, and then I'll have the new pitcher coming in as Seaver steps off. We got hometown opportunity. Just a second. That will be Seth Rowe. Is that correct? Okay. A new pitcher is Seth Rowe. We'll get to him in a minute. Our sponsors for today were Hometown Opportunity, American Trim, PSG Automotive Outfitters, 21st Century Kitchens, Schwederman's Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, Weststaff, Lamb's Insurance Agency, Orthopedic Institute of Southwest Ohio, Wagner's IGA, Fowler's TV, Cy Schwederman, Upper Valley Career Center, Schwann's Mama Rosa's, German Farmers, NKTelco Sports, New Knoxville Supply Company, Minster Dental Care, Minster Bank, WKKI, K94 FM, First National Bank, our scoreboard sponsor, Think First. Those are the sponsors that make today's broadcast possible. And while we have this pitcher warming up, let's just take a break, and we'll be right back after this message.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpaw, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
PSG Automotive Outfitters, your truck accessory headquarters.
Okay, Seth Rowe on the hill now for the Cavaliers. He's a 6'5", 210-pound right-hander, and he looks all of about 6'5" up there on the bump. And his first batter he's going to face is Justin Tankman. And first pitch there is a little bit low for a ball. Looked good. Tankman's been up twice. He's flied out both times. Right fielder's hitting 370. And that one's wide. Rowe's got a lot of heat, so Seth Rowe in to relieve Brandon Seaver. And that one's in the dirt. Count goes to 3-0. So 3-0 on Justin Tankman. Luke Vandahar on deck. And that one's inside. That forces a run in. So Patrick Wells crosses the plate now with the second run in the inning. And Tankman's down at first. Hayes is at second. And Alec now at third as Wells came across to score. That pitch is low for a ball, so right now he hasn't been able to get one across the plate, has Seth Rowe. Number 9, Seth Rowe. And he finds the zone there. So that evens count 1-1. 2 outs, but 2 in already in this inning, and the sacks are still full. There's what, excuse me, hit to center. It falls in there in front of the center fielder. Center fielder doesn't come up with it cleanly, although I don't think he have a play anywhere. So Vandahar singles to center. That pushes across Alec with another run. And Mitchell Hayes came in. And that means Justin Tankman is over here at third. And Vandahar is at first. And that will bring the 9th batter in the inning to the plate as Ryan Bertkey, the first baseman, steps back in. Been up twice, on base both times with a single. He got a base on balls his other time. Go over to first. Luke got back just in time. Number 17, Ryan Bertkey, first baseman at the plate. Vandahar takes off, swung on there and missed. No throw down, so runners now at second and third. Two outs, but more runs just a couple of base paths away. 180 feet. That one is high for a ball. Count goes 1-1 on Bertkey. Grant Selby is on deck. Bertkey has a single, a run scored, and a base on ball, so he's 1 for 1. And that one is there for a strike, squirts away from the catcher, but no advance by the runners. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bertkey. Selby on deck. Okay, here we go. The 1-2 offering. Step is off. So Bertkey steps back in. Rose steps back on. Blue says throw the ball. 2 outs, 1 and 2 on the batter. There's a shot up the center. That's going to fall. That rolls into center field. Center fielder has it. Throw home, not on time, not anywhere near. Cut off the first baseman. So that gets it. Ryan Bertkey gets a couple of ribbies there. And that brings Tankman home in there. Vandahar comes home. And we now have Selby coming to the plate. Second time in this inning. He scored the first run in the inning. He has a single earlier. Grant's the shortstop for the Cards. And that one is high. Down to first, not on time. So Grant's been up twice, has 2 singles and a stolen base, and he scored 2 runs. So a very productive afternoon for number 13. Next pitch, that's high for a ball. So here we are. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Runner at first. And that's inside, back Selby off just a little bit. Aaron Vandahar, the DH, is on deck. Two outs in the inning. This is the 10th batter to come to the plate. And that's low for a ball. So Selby walks. And so we have runners at first and second. Bertkey at second, Selby at first. Vandahar, the DH, comes to the plate. Up twice. Sacked once. Back to the pitcher and fly it out to the shortstop. So Aaron's up there for his third time. And there he took a little bit off of that one, and it's there for a strike. Aaron's hitting .317 on the year. Patrick Wells is on deck. And swung on and missed. 0-2. So Vandahar finds himself in a bit of a hole here. 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. The 0-2 pitch. Hit in the ground to the shortstop, and over to second. Not in time, so all hands are safe. All hands is safe. Single there by Vandahar. Runners move up to a base, so the bags are now full. Patrick Wells comes to the plate. Got a base on balls earlier in this inning. He's the catcher. He's had a single, scored a run. So sacks remain full. 12th man to bat here in the inning, and that's there for a strike. Patrick's got a couple ribbies early in the game to give the Cardinals their first 2-0 lead. Number 12, and that one's inside for a ball. Count evens 1-1. He's got a chance to get some more RBIs right here. 16 on the year prior to today, hitting about 300 on the year. Rose next pitch is there for strike, so it's 0-2, 1-2, I'm sorry, on the batter. 1-2 on the batter, Wells. 2 outs, bases full. And that's there for strike 3. So Wells goes down. Unbelievable. So after 4 complete, we have 8 for the Cardinals, 1 for the Cavaliers. What do you say?
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers to families with the pitter-patter of little feet to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
All right, going to the top of the 5th inning here, and it will be a 1, 2, and 3 for the Cavaliers. That's Lachey, Barhorse, and Kennedy. Had a big inning here for the Cards in the bottom of the 4th as they pushed across 5 more runs. I'm sorry, they pushed across 6 more. 1, 2, and 3 here in the top of the 5th for the Cavaliers. Everything remains the same on the battery for the Cardinals as Alex still on the hill. Spencer has only allowed 1 run so far. So, top of the order, Tyler Lachey. He's got a single and 2 trips to the plate, grounded out on his other one. So 1 for 2 in the afternoon. And that's there for a strike. Dave King, head coach for the Lehman Cavaliers, hoping these kids would play clean this afternoon. There's a ball sliced or laced out over the fence on the right field side. It's 0-2 now on the batter. Next game for the Cavaliers will be probably their tournament game. There's a foul again to the right side, out of play. In fact, they maybe even try to scrimmage against the Cards, if that can all be worked out, because the Cardinals had a team back out on them for play here in the next few days. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. So Lachey goes down swinging. And Brandon Barhorse steps into the plate. Third baseman. He's been up twice. He struck out twice. Bryce Kennedy is on deck. Number 5, playing the hot corner. And that one's there for a strike. So Alec is still pouring in the heat. Big left-hander, number 6. Took something off of that, and I believe that was a slow curve for a strike 2. Swung on and missed. So 0-2 now on Barhorse. Can he get him for the third time? And that's outside for a ball. So 1-2. As I said, struck out twice, once watching and once swinging. The 1-2 pitch. Hit to the right side. Foul by first baseman Cook. First base umpire Cook, sorry. As it was right on the line, but foul. One and 2, count holds on the batter. And that one's not there for a ball, so count goes 2-2. Two, and here we go. Hit back to the pitcher on one hop, over to first, in time for retire Barhorse. So Barhorse goes down on the ground out to the pitcher, and that's out number 2. Bryce Kennedy, number 32, steps to the plate. Bryce has been up twice. He's grounded out twice, once to the second baseman and once to the third baseman. Nope, once to shortstop and once to the second baseman. So number 32, Bryce Kennedy, the first baseman. On deck will be their cleanup hitter, Alex Keller, the shortstop. That one's not there for a ball. 8-1 here in the 5th inning. Top of the 5th. And that's not there either, so it's 0-2. I'm sorry, 2-0, not 0-2. 2-0. That one's fouled back at the plate. 2-1. Alec has like I said, a very neat and clean ERA at 1.84. Very nice. So really hasn't done much to hurt that. I think the run that he did have will be allowed. So that will add to his total, but shouldn't hurt it much. And that one's a low strike. Count goes even, 2-2. And there are 2 away. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, in the dirt, gloved by the catcher over to first in time for a strikeout and a put out. So that's after 4.5 in the books. That will be 8-1 for the Cardinals. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
As a business owner, do you find yourself reviewing too many applications, or are you the job seeker filling out dozens of applications in an attempt to find employment? West Staff has been bridging the gap between employers and employees since 1988. Jobs range from manufacturing and clerical to specialized fields such as quality control and engineering. West Staff has the ability to operate as your company's entire HR department or simply payroll employees on a temp-to-hire basis. West Staff, your partner in business.
All right, back here at Cardinal Fields, Cardinals leading 8-1. We're going into the bottom of the fifth inning. It'll be 8-9-1 coming to the plate for the Cards. Bryce Blickel, the left fielder, Caleb Allig, the center fielder, and Mitchell Hayes, the second baseman, will make an appearance at the plate. And we have a new thrower on the mound for the Cavaliers, and that'll be number 19, Alex Keller. Okay, that's Alex Keller via the shortstop, right? So the shortstop goes to the mound. And he'll be the third pitcher on the afternoon for the Cavs. So, got a few changes. We'll try to get them after a while. We don't have them right now. So, Bryce Blickel comes to the plate. And Keller on the slab. Eight to 1, going into the bottom of the fifth. Okay, Bryce has been up twice, out twice. He's grounded to third and fly to the short. That one goes over to the second baseman's head and will fall in front of the right fielder. So Blickel moves to first via the nice single. Caleb Allig on deck, coming up to the plate. He's been up twice. He's got a single, scored a run. So flied out to right his other time. So 1 for 2. Single and a run scored. So Blickel down at first, throw over there, not in time, he's back. Alex Keller on the hill. Another freshman, but a timeout there called by Coach Wells, as he wants to go through the pizza menu again, and he does. Number 9, center fielder, Caleb Allig at the plate. And that one's thrown, runner goes, down to second goes a throw, but not in time. So stolen base there by Bryce Blickel. So he's at second. Caleb Allig still at the plate. Count on him as 1 ball, no strikes. The ball was in the dirt. Catcher made a nice job of scooping and firing, but just not in time. And that one took a little bit off, came across the plate for a strike. 1-1. On deck, we go back to the top of the order, Mitchell Hayes. Could be followed by Justin Tankman, so we'll see once how many the Cardinals can send. There's a shot to left. Left fielder can't handle it. Gets off of his glove, down the line. Runner goes all the way to second. So Alex gets a double down the left field line. That punches Blickel across with another run. And we go back to the top of the order. Mitchell Hayes, second baseman. So okay, just checking to see once if the outfielder is all right as he laid out to catch that one. He touched it, but he could not control it, contain it. So Coach King just wanted to check. And now they're still not happy with what he said. The outfielder said he is okay. I think we'll have a substitution. So Coach King's going to walk out, have a chat with his left fielder. Left fielder said he is all right, but he kind of took one on the chin, I believe, as he dove for it and kind of got a little grass on the chin. So we'll have a new left fielder, number 24. So we'll try to get him added to the roster here in a minute. He'll come to the plate. Okay, John Sensioli. So he'll replace Barhorse, is that right? Number 14. Well, we'll check it here in a little bit. We'll see once. John Ciancioli is now in left field. Keller still on the hill. And Hayes still at the plate for the Cards. Got one run in, got a runner down at second base in Alec. That's Caleb. So first pitch now comes to Hayes, steps off, fakes the throw to second, no action. Runner back, nobody there to take the throw. That one's low for a ball. One run in, that runs the total to 9. 9-1. Keller's next offering. That's not there, that's high. So 2-0 on Hayes. As I said, Hayes has got a great on-base percentage of almost 500. So 50% of the time he is on. And that one's there for strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Mitchell. Scored 23 runs already this year, not bad. That's a lot of base running. That's fouled at the plate towards the third base dugout. Count will even at 2-2. Caleb Alex still down at second. Had that double to drive in Blickel. So here we go, 2-2 pitch. That's on the outside part, but low, 3-2. See once if Hayes has good eyes for a good ball or a good strike. The 3-2 offering from Keller. That's low, in the dirt, knocked down by the catcher. Scoop, didn't get thrown to third, didn't get picked up. The runner is going all the way from home as he hustles to first. And Hayes is on second on the throwing error by the catcher. But Caleb Alec moves all the way to home as he swipes third and moves on. So
Number 11, Wyatt Putoff.
So Wyatt Putoff now steps into the plate. He's going to be hitting for Justin Tankman. Luke Vandehar is still on deck. Wyatt Putoff, senior. Putoff batting here in the 5th for Tankman. Number 11. Runner at second. That's cued off the end, back to the pitcher who fumbles it over to first. In time to retire Putoff. That retires 1 in the inning. But Hayes moves to third in the process. Luke Vandehar comes to the plate. Vandehar's been up 3 times. He's had a single and a double, scored a run, and flied out deep to left center in his very first plate appearance. That one's in the dirt, past everybody, and Hayes comes to the plate with a run. And that ends the game by the 10-run rule. So that makes the score 11-1. Cardinals win over the Cavaliers. We'll be back in a few minutes for our wrap-up. Talk to you in about 30.
For over 27 years, the knowledgeable, reliable, and experienced staff at Lamb's Insurance Agency has been providing superior auto and home insurance to the people of West Central Ohio and Indiana. The team's understanding of the agricultural community and farming operations is second to none. We support the local communities because we are, well, local. If you are looking for excellent claim service, stop by or call today for your quote. Lamb's Insurance Agency, representing Ohio Mutual Insurance Group.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game, or not, with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Best part of my experience at Upper Valley is getting to know different teachers and the way they teach. So you learn a lot about how college is going to be in the future. My name is Paige, and I'm from the Exercise Science program.
Mama Rosa's is looking for dedicated people to join their family. You will enjoy benefits and camaraderie not available at most jobs. Our culture promotes the idea of teamwork, respect, and honesty. It also encourages excellence in our performance, which translates into a quality product for our customers. Go to mama-rosas.com to begin your career.
All right, back here at Cardinal Field in New Bremen, where the New Bremen Cardinals have just defeated the LEHMAN Catholic Cavaliers by a score of 11-1 in 5. So Here's the totals for the day. It's 1 run and 3 hits with 5 left on base for the Cavaliers. These are my statistics. Hopefully they're close. For the Cards, I have them down for 11 runs, 13 hits, and 6 men left on base for their margin of victory of 10 after 5. Both pitchers pitched well. For the Cardinals, Spencer Alec was pretty good all afternoon. As I said, only 1 run, and I should have checked, but I don't know if he walked a man. He maybe walked 1, but it wasn't much, and so a very good afternoon for him. Good hitting all around, timely hitting both top, bottom, in the middle of their order. So they punched across runs, maximized all their efforts. So that is the score. That's the final. Let's take a look at the people who made this broadcast possible. Our hometown opportunity, American Trim, PSG Automotive Outfitters, 21st Century Kitchens, Schwederman's Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, West Staff, Lamb's Insurance Agency, Orthopedic Institute of Southwest Ohio, Wagner's IGA, Fowler's TV, Cy Schwederman, Upper Valley Career Center, Schwann's Mama Roses, German Farmers, NKTelco Sports, New Knoxville Supply Company, Minster Dental Care, Minster Bank, K94 FM WKKI, and our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank, Think First. Our producers, directors in the truck today, Scott Robinson and Isaac Sell, making everything work. On camera, we had Tyler Wolf and Blake Terpstra as they did all the good filming. I'm Dennis Henshin. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. And for one last time, today's score, Cardinals 11, Cavaliers 1. Good night, everyone.